Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to make a rich, soft and fluffy fruit cake packed with lots of delicious dried fruit. This cake is full of flavor with cashew nuts, mixed dried fruit, real butter and a beautiful natural aroma that fills in whole kitchen. The best part about this recipe is that it uses less sugar because the dried fruit already brings natural sweetness to the cake. Every slice is full of colorful fruits and crunchy cashews, giving the cake wonderful texture and flavor. As it bakes, the smell of butter, fruit, and warm cake spreads through the house. It's absolutely amazing. You can see all the ingredients I am using today. I have quite a lot of dried fruit, but don't worry, you do not need to use this much. I made many of these dried fruit at home and kept them in the fridge, so I am using what I already have. But I bought cashew nut, cranberries, and sultanas from the shops. You can use any dried fruit you like. It is even better if you use dehydrated fruit. These days, many people have dehydrators at home. So you can dry whatever fruit you have, store it in the fridge, and use it for the recipes like this. We also have homemade mix of papaya, mango, pineapple, and apples. Here I have kiwi fruit and glazed ginger, green and red glazed cherries. I also made this plum preserve at home because we have a lot of plum trees. So during the season, I prepare some and keep it in the freezer. These all fruits I am using, but honestly, you can use whatever you have at home. For the cake batter, I am using 300 grams of flour with a little extra to help hold all the fruit in the cake. 280 grams of sugar because the fruits are already sweet. 5 large eggs, half a cup of milk, and 280 grams of real butter, vanilla, and rose essence. These are my ingredients for today. If you have candied orange peel or any other or uh, candied fruit, you can add them too. Mix all the dried fruit together well and then add about a half cup of flour without baking powder and gently mix it into the fruit. This helps to coat the fruit so it spread evenly through the cake and doesn't sink to the bottom while baking. Now I am separating my 5 eggs into egg yolks and egg white. This step helps to make the cake lighter and allows the fruit to spread evenly throughout the cake. So it is important to separate the egg whites from the egg yolks before mixing the batter. Now I am beating the egg whites until they form soft peaks. Once they reach that stage, I will keep them aside for later. Now I am taking a separate bowl and adding my room temperature butter and sugar. It is very important that the butter is at room temperature. You can see my butter is very soft. If the butter is not soft, it won't cream properly and the cake will not become light and fluffy. So make sure that your butter is soft before you start. Now I'm going to beat the butter and sugar together until it becomes light and creamy. Now I'm adding the egg yolks to the butter and sugar mixture. Then I will beat it again until everything is well combined and smooth in the batter. Now it's time to add the flavor. I am adding 2 to 3 teaspoon of vanilla essence and about a quarter teaspoon of rose essence. Then I will beat the mixture again to make sure the essence and are well mixed into the batter. Now I am adding the flour and milk in small batches while mixing the batter. I add the flour into two batches, alternating with the milk and beat gently until everything is well combined. This helps to keep the batter smooth and evenly mixed. Now I have finished beating the batter, so I am putting the beater aside. From this point, I will use spatula to gently mix the fruit and the egg whites. First, add the fruit mixer using a strainer to remove any excess flour and add it into a small batches and gently mix it into the batter. Then add the beaten egg white and carefully fold everything together with the spatula. Folding gently helps keep the batter light and airy, which will give the cake soft texture. Mix gently until all the egg whites are fully incorporated into the batter. Now the batter is ready to go into the baking tray. Pour the mixture into the prepared baking tray lined with baking paper and level the surface evenly. Before we continue, I just want to mention something I prepared earlier. I had already sifted my cake flour together with 3 teaspoons of baking powder before starting the video. It didn't appear on camera because I prepared the flour before. So don't forget to add the baking powder and sift it together with the flour before mixing it into the batter. This step helps make the cake light and soft and fluffy. Place the cake in preheated oven 170 to 180 Celsius degrees 45 to 50 minutes. And here is my beautiful fruit cake, fresh out of the oven. Just look at how nice all the fruit are spread throughout the cake. Every slice is full of colorful dried fruits, perfectly balanced in the soft buttery cake. The smell in the kitchen is absolutely amazing right now. You can really smell the rich butter, sweet fruits, and the gentle floral aroma from the rose essence. It fills the whole house with such a beautiful fragrance. Honestly, I feel like New Year at home. This fruit cake is perfect for so many occasions. Fruitcake is one of those cakes that brings people together. Every slice is rich fruit and full of flavor. I have also posted date cake and alua recipe on my channel. So please feel free to visit my channel and watch those videos as well. They are perfect dishes you can prepare for your New Year table or any special occasion. Thank you so much for watching my video. Your support means a lot to me. If you enjoy this recipe, it would really help my channel if you could subscribe, like, and share this video with your family and friends. Thank you.